Hello, 633ers. It's Dr. Brent here, just sending you your last assignment description video for week 7, Comparative Family Therapy Theory Analysis, Research on Couples and Family Therapy. So, for this week, as always, you will have your objectives, reading, and media sources for watching various videos. We also are going to be doing three discussions. The first one is discussion of a family film analysis. So for the purposes of being able to see the family film, hold on, is it still loading? Having a little internet trouble. Isn't that great? Stay tuned. Family film analysis. All right. So the first thing is go to one of these two sites, and there you'll see a list of various movies that reflect different types of family systems, different aspects of dysfunction in families. Select one of the films and watch it. It's a full feature film, so a lot of these are certainly applicable and give lots of great examples. So watch one of those films and then create an initial post that uses two of the theoretical approaches that you used in your final integrative paper. So if you use structural or Bowenian, please use that. If you used narrative and solution focus, please use that, etc. And apply those same theories to assess the family in that film, and then identify exactly what interventions you would use to help that family from that particular theoretical approaches. So if you used experiential and or communication family therapy, you might use things like role-playing or family sculpture. If you use narrative, you might use reauthoring and problem-saturated stories, etc., etc. And be sure to include references and citations from at least two of the course readings, and then respond to one of your colleagues, by the appropriate time and date. All right. Next. Next is review of contemporary approaches to family systems work. In a Q&A, please review two of these websites, either on MST, FFT, MDFT, PCIT, or CBT. Just review two of those and describe some of those therapeutic approaches in your own words. Compare them, describe their strengths, their limitations. In terms of limitations or strengths, you might talk about culture, cross-cultural analysis like you do for the grids. And then comment on those of looking to research to inform the selection of the family systems approach for a particular family. So highlight a particular family, any kind that you might want to identify, and then just apply and comment on how those particular therapeutic approaches might reflect strengths or limitations in that sense. You can respond to a peer, but you're not required to do so. And again, there will be a question that will be coming through hopefully any time now. I already prompted it. Sometimes it takes a little bit for that to show up in your email. Next is the analysis of family secrets video. In your objectives, readings, and media section, you will see a link for the video for family secrets, and then you can watch that, and I will be able to tell you what you have to do as soon as this pops up. Sorry, again, having some internet slowness today. Come on. There we go. All right. So describe the theory used by the therapist in two different interventions in the video. So they use multiple interventions. So link them to specific theories. So structural, Bowenian, narrative, solution focused, etc., etc. And reflect on the film and your experience in this course, and talk about how comfortable or even uncomfortable you'll feel with seeing families in this context. How do you feel you're capable of doing so? Kind of do a self-assessment of where you feel like your skills are at this point, and what you feel like you still need to learn. And then go back to the shared case study, if you recall Anita, and pick one of those theories that we've studied so far in class, and what's the intervention that you might think would be most effective with her. But again, this is something where you're encouraged to respond, but you don't have to do so. And the question popped up here, so hopefully the other one will do so soon as well. And I believe the last piece, as always, is the optional self-care activity. If you haven't done any of those, I encourage you to take a look at them. I think they can actually be very useful for you. And that would be right here. And again, of course, as always, there is the course evaluation. It's always great to get feedback both about, your experience of the course, my work, areas where you feel like you learned a lot, maybe areas where you feel like things could be improved. All those kind of components are really helpful. All right, folks. Well, I look forward to reading your final week work in the course of this class. It's been a pleasure teaching you, and I look forward to running into you in the future. All right, take good care. Bye-bye.